What's up, y'all? Spiritual whistleblower here. Just wrapped up in Chicago. Isn't the face just glamorous, honey? This shit is too easy for me. Well, hair is tangled. This is too easy for me. I want all the smoke. That's why I dress down. I don't have to show off or be somebody that I'm not. I don't have to fake the funk because when I get glammed up, I hurt feelings. I just want to take this time out to say thank you to everyone that came out to the Chicago support group meetup today. It was beautiful. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to my sponsor, Jay's Elixirs. The girls loved the cocktail, the pink whistletini. Thank you guys so much. I am on my way now. I'm actually at the airport. I will be headed to Detroit. I'm on my way now, guys. I'll be there late tonight. Get me some sleep tonight. I'm going to spend a couple days in Detroit, actually. I have a lot of friends in Detroit, and we're going to go out and stuff. And I got friends everywhere, don't I? Ugh. But yeah, I'm going to be in Detroit a couple of days to have some fun and rest up too. But tomorrow night, Sunday, is the actual support group meetup at 6 p.m. You still have time to get tickets. Email me. I will get back to you with the location and everything, guys. All right. Just a spinoff of yesterday's video where I was talking about how, toxic, manipulative, narcissistic men, gay or straight, a lot of them are very well dressed, well groomed, clean, nice hands, nice fingernails. Like, they know how to dress the fuck up, dress the fuck down, what have you. But they have a problem being leeches, and they're cheap. Even if they have high paying jobs, they're cheap with their money. A lot of them lie about how much money they make, and living above their means, pretending to have more than what they actually have. We call this the well-dressed dusty. To piggyback off of that, I guess you could call this a part two. And a lot of people want me to keep doing videos on the toxic friend shit. It is what it is. But I want to talk about passive aggressiveness. Passive aggressiveness, and all narcissists do this. All toxic, codependent manipulators do this. What I'm about to describe, the passive aggressiveness, when they do it all the time, but I want to talk about when they're guilty. This is why I strongly advise you all never to call them out on their behavior. I'm gonna give y'all two different stories of an example of how I almost got baited into something because someone was treating me. They were being passive aggressive, and they were being victims. They were playing the victim. Narcs do this victim mindset shit when they know they're guilty of not being solid with you, and you may not call them out. You may cut them off, what have you. You may alert them that you are onto them and you want nothing to do with them without telling them exactly what they did. So what usually happens is when they try to bait you into getting you to explain yourself, they're going to get in this victim mindset. Then they're going to gaslight you for answers and to find a way to spin it back around on you, right? And they're going to be very passive aggressive. I'm going to give you guys two examples of what I mean by that. This time last year, actually in Chicago, I have these friends that I have known for years, and I got rid of them. I don't wish them any harm, no disrespect, but they got the boot. I totally cut them off because, they wanted me to chase them. They live in Chicago. When I was doing my hip hop events, and I had a hip hop magazine and I did a lot of events, they helped me, they participated. They wanted to be a part of it. But now I'm doing domestic violence. My whole platform is domestic violence, and it's crickets. Everybody's crickets. Everybody's silent now that I'm doing this domestic violence, narcissistic abuse stuff. So, I did my tour last year. I came to Chicago and I did everything. I have friends in Chicago and we hung the fuck out. After I did my support group, we went out to dinner. Before that, we went to the comedy club. Like, I got around. Like, I am loved in Chicago. And come to find out, and I didn't pay my friends any attention. I didn't hit them up. I wasn't looking for them to, support me. I'm like, I don't care. I was good. I had all types of people volunteering. People always volunteer to help me. People bring me gifts. I say, don't bring me no gifts. People bring me gifts anyway. People just want to feel like they're a part of something because and I had to realize this too. It's not just about me. I represent a very great mission. Survivors of domestic violence. I represent Black women who are murdered, which is Black femicide. I represent survivors of narcissistic abuse. I'm doing God's work. So it ain't about me. It's the bigger cause that I stand for. So a lot of people want to help and be included in that. And I'm always getting offers for people to help me, to take me around, it's hard for me to say no. I try to, I don't like accepting things, but people just insist. Thank you, Chanel. Thank you, spiritual whistleblower. You've changed my life. You've helped me heal. Please, I insist. Let me take you to dinner. Let me take you around town. Let me help with your event. People do. Well, let me tell you something. When you start to grow and evolve, people from your past that you grew up with and old friends, they're going to have a funky ass attitude. I came to Chicago last year. I was having a good time. I had one girlfriend. She was a member of a rich country club. She took me to a country. I didn't even know Chicago had a country club. We had a blast, honey. We went swimming. We had top of the line treatment at the country club. She treated me like royalty. I had another girlfriend take me out to the comedy club in Chicago. We went out to dinner after dinner. They came and helped me with my event. The event was awesome last year. It was great this year too, but last year it was more like of a party vibe. It was great last year. So these old friends of mine who live in Chicago, I didn't hear a peep out of them. I didn't ask them to do shit for me. I didn't hit them up. I didn't look them up. And I it is what it is. I went to Jamaica after Chicago. I flew into Jamaica for vacation once I wrapped up in Chicago. Guess who hits me up while I'm on vacation? It's those friends, those old friends that sat there. They come to find out they lurked and stalked my social media, saw that I was in Chicago, saw that I was having a good time. They refused to reach out to me. But they waited till I got to Jamaica to interrupt my vacation to start some shit with me, bait me into an argument. You could have called us. You was in town and you didn't even say nothing. We would have helped you. Bitch, I'm not begging nobody. Why do I have to beg somebody when I got people knocking my door down saying, can I help you? Can I be a part of it? I don't got to chase nothing or nobody. You motherfuckers sat and watched and stalked my social media while I was in Chicago, didn't bother to reach out to me, offer help, because you wanted me to kiss your ass and beg you for help, and I wasn't going to do it. So you wait, you calculate very strategically to interrupt my vacation to bring me some bullshit. And these are 40-something-year-old people, y'all, mind you. Oh, the whole conversation was passive aggressive. I shut it down. I'm sorry, but them chasing days are over. It ain't about y'all. Y'all don't run Chicago. I don't got to go through y'all to fucking make no decisions when I'm in Chicago. To hell with y'all. And I blocked everybody. These were some longtime friends. I got rid of them. I was sick of it. I don't do toxicity. I'd rather kick it with new people that aren't toxic than to stick around people. I ain't got time, y'all. Now I'll give y'all another example. This happened recently. And he's probably watching and I don't give a fuck. I cut off somebody who I've been thoroughly, I've been watching his behavior, the whole pattern of behavior. And he did something and I refuse. I don't need to tell him. I just know my intuition, my spirit, and he knows my discernment is very powerful. This individual knows I'm spiritually in tune. I have a high level of discernment. I can't be around anything toxic. And he did something several months ago and I kind of said, okay, I'm not going to label him a bad guy, but I am going to watch him and his if there's a pattern of behavior, then I'm not going to deal with this individual in the future. I can't be around it. I said I need to make a determination if this is a one-time incidental type of issue or if this is a pattern. And as of recent, we all went on vacation, and he repeated the behavior, and I said, "Oh, this is a character and moral issue. This is not a small little incident that could be hashed out with a conversation. This person is set in their ways. They're up in age. They're close to 40 years old, so they definitely know right from wrong. This is their character." And me confronting them could be potentially very destructive, because when someone is set in their ways and no one has ever corrected them or checked them ever, and you try to make an attempt, and he got mad. He was like, you could have said something, well, at the time I didn't know. I didn't know, I wouldn't, he was like, I feel like you used me because I hosted you and you stayed in my house. Well, sir, you're jumping the gun, being impulsive. I didn't find out any of this until after I stayed at your house. We traveled to another state, and the incident happened in that state. It didn't happen in his house or in his hometown. So he jumped the gun, and like he thought that I had ill feelings towards him while I was staying with him. And then he threw in my face, well, I feel, I feel hurt because I feel like you used me because I hosted you in my house and I helped you with everything. And I, I feel like you used me. I don't have to use anybody. I don't have to use, I have friends in Atlanta. I actually introduced him to a friend of mine, and she told me in his face, "Girl, you could have called me." Okay. So he sent me an email because I cut him off, and I will not tell him why. I know the reason why, but I know it's pointless to confront him or it's not. It's gonna be so nasty. And I know me, and I got a nasty mouth, and when I see something, I can't unsee it. I don't want to be around it. I will never bash him or talk down on him. And if he wants to stay friends with all our other friends, that's fine with me. He's not for me. His mask slipped. I saw it, and I want to get away from him. I can't be around him anymore. But he sent me an email, and that email was loaded with passive aggressiveness. He went into victim mode. And I can't apologize because I don't know what I did. Who the fuck asked you for an apology? Who said I want an apology? I haven't said two words about what. I haven't discussed or revealed anything, and you're jumping the gun, grasping for straws. Simmer down. He should have worded his email from a very mature standpoint, which he did not. It was childish, and it was emotional. It was passive aggressive, and he did some gaslighting. And that email really confirmed to me that me cutting him off was the right decision. Had he done this approach more maturely, he should have said, "You know what? I don't know where we went wrong. If I've done something, I definitely want to get to the bottom of it and clear this up. Our friendship means a lot to me. I'm going to back off and respect your boundaries and give you some space. When you're ready to talk, I'm here." That's it. You don't got to go all overboard and, I feel used. I hosted you. Why are you throwing in my face what you did for me and how you helped me and this and that? The shit that I do for people is about God. It's about domestic violence survivors. It's about, black femicide. It's a greater cause. It's bigger than me. And either you're doing it from your heart and you're genuine, or you get the fuck on. I don't want you around me. I only want authentic people around me. So he really exposed his character. And that email, which sealed the deal and confirmed to me I made the right decision. So I say all this to say, y'all, when they're guilty of something, anything, and they don't know how to be mature, because they're not mature. They're not. You got to remember, they're children trapped in adult bodies. Their responses to, mature conversations are always going to be childish. And you cannot feed into it. The first sign is if they play the victim mindset, and the second sign is the passive aggressiveness, and the third sign is the gaslighting. He did all three components in one email. I picked it apart. I said, oh no, he's not going to bait me. I'm going to shut this down. God bless him. My decision is final. He's toxic, and I don't want to be around him. But those are the three signs, okay? If you really want to reveal narcissistic behavior, whether they're full-blown narcissists or they're just, they have heavy narcissistic traits, when they know that you don't want to be bothered with them and they're feeling guilty, they're going to go into victim mode. They're going to gaslight. They're going to throw the passive aggressiveness around, and they're going to be victims. They're going to have this victim mindset. You can't resolve anything with someone coming at you like that. So, but anyway, let me get to the airport, y'all. Detroit, Michigan. I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's on and popping. We gonna do it up. I'll be in Detroit to party a couple of days. I'm gonna chill out in Detroit. I'll see you guys. Thank you again, Chicago. I had an amazing time. I love you guys so much. I gotta wash this face off and get it beat all over again. Love y'all.